both your parents are artists, right?
Yes, they are. They're both user experience designers, so they went to UX. Think I'm gonna go into that way
Mhm.
after this first job. But yeah, I think I want to go into UX, but they're UX designers. They both went to art school. So my mom went to Ringling, which is an art school in Florida. Not too
Okay.
popular. I think it's in Sarasota. My dad went to RISD and he grew up in Boston, went to RISD. He really enjoyed it. And then, yeah, they ended up meeting at an ad agency in the 90s, which was really
Uh,
cool. They worked in an ad agency called Digitas. They have a bunch of offices across the US and global too. So that's how they met. And just to say the least, art has always been in my life since like the day I could remember. I have pictures of like me and my dad drawing and painting in my living room. I can just recall countless hours just spent in my art room on the third floor of my house, which is
right.
basically like a mini Blick store. It has
Like,
everything you could ever want,
okay.
like charcoal, acrylics, painting, canvases, like calligraphy stuff, like literally anything you can name. My dad will just pull it out and be like, oh, perfect. So yeah, it was really fun growing up. Just creativity was always like enforced. I think it offered me a really cool lens to see the world through, like
Right.
through creativity, like everything I saw, whether it was just like menus. They were always critiquing menus growing up of like the
Interesting.
design. Like I vividly remember that. My dad just like always getting frustrated with like whatever website he uses because it was so like not user friendly. He's like, this can be
Mhm.
approved. Why is it like this or why is it like that? Just everything was always based around art and design and creativity.
Okay, no, that's so interesting because I feel like, honestly, even just thinking about people in our class and just people I know, I feel like I don't really know many people whose parents were actually both like practicing artists. So I think it's definitely, a bit of a different experience growing up when your parents see things through more of a creative lens. Because, like, for me, my mom's a pharmacist, my dad's a mechanical engineer. So my
Yeah,
kind of creative vibe was just based on my own experiences and what I kind of saw from, growing up in the area I grew up in school and things like that. So it's kind of like I got that artistic lens from more so like an outside the home, but then it's like for you, you were literally always
so
constantly
yeah.
surrounded by it. And then so does that mean like when we were in school, like you didn't ever have to go to Blick, I'm assuming, right? You just get stuff from home and then like,
Yeah, I was always like in high school, like donating art supplies
oh
to the art
wow,
room because I just had like an overload of acrylic
abundance.
paint that my dad didn't need, so we just give it away.
Hmm.
But art was like always my favorite subject in school. I always looked forward to it. Like my school projects in like middle school were like insanely good because my parents would like want to do them. So they were just like obviously not made by a 7-year-old or like however old I was. Like my parents did them. Like they were just like
Right.
full blown like projects that went full out. So they were definitely those parents that did
They
the
wanted to be
full nine
involved.
yards. Yes.
Yeah.
Like even like my Valentine's Day little gifts and crafts, like they were always just like went the full length and stuff. And yeah, just
Okay.
always very, very supportive, always influenced me to be creative. Although, like growing up in Boston, I felt very isolated as a creative. I felt very like alone as like because I didn't know that many people who were creative,
Mm,
especially who had creative parents too. So I kind of felt
right.
like different and sort of alone growing up. But like I ended up embracing it fully when I went to college and was like, this is something that is unique about me and I should really embrace this. Like this makes me different. I'm really proud of like how far I've come with that as well.
Okay.